Today I'll be assembling this Mulig shelf from Ikea. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the box and I've laid it out. I like to do that with every Ikea project in the beginning. This makes it so much easier during the assembly process. So I've got 5 shelves. I've got some other pieces down here, and then I laid out all my hardware that came with it. And of course, I have the instruction manual. So let's get started. So the first step is you want to find the pieces of metal that have the 2 holes in that top side. There's only 2 of these, so pull them out. So we've laid out the 2 pieces that have the holes in that section right there. Next step is we're going to take 4 of these feet and we're going to attach them just like that. This piece of furniture comes with 2 types of screws. For this section we're going to use the smaller screw. And you're going to screw this in through the foot into the metal piece. Okay, so we've screwed the little feet in as such. For this next step, you're going to take one of the metal shelves, and as you can see I have it propped up with a drill, but just for demonstration purposes, you have the bottom facing me, and then you'll take the legs that we just put the feet onto, and we're going to screw those in directly to this hole right there. So that's what it's going to look like, and we'll do that on both sides. And for this portion of the project, we want to use our remaining screws, which are all of these, and you want to use the included hex wrench to secure these in as such. And here it is again, assembled. So I just put the screws in. So next we'll take these legs, and they have 2 ends. They have this skinnier end and then just a regular end. You want to take the regular end and place it over this leg as shown. And we'll do that for all the legs. So now we have all 4 legs on. Now we're going to put a shelf at this level. So again, with the shelf, you want to make sure the bottom is facing the ground, and this will be attached through these screws just like that. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And before I fully attach this shelf, I just want to show, for the purposes of the video, how to attach a shelf. And you'll just want to do 2 screws on one side first, and then you'll do the other 2 screws. And the reason for that is, especially if you're working alone, you have to hold it and screw it in as well. Okay, so now we have 2 shelves. Now we're going to repeat the process once more. So first we put our 4 posts on. Okay, so now we have 3 shelves, and we screwed this shelf on as well. So let's move on to the next step. For this next step, you're going to take this U-shaped bracket. You have 2 of these, and you're going to place these over the end caps. So there are the 2 U-shaped metal pieces, and now we're going to put that next shelf on. Okay, so now we have 4 shelves. We have 1 final shelf that we're going to put on this top piece, and you'll see the holes for that as well. So there you have it. All the shelves are assembled, and this is pretty solid. However, it does come with mounting hardware, which I'll show you next. So this unit comes with mounting hardware, so that way you can attach it to the wall so it doesn't tip forward or cause any injuries. And the way that you use this mounting hardware depends upon your wall, mainly the trim. So if you can see this trim only allows the shelving unit to get that close to the wall. So you're still about, 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch away from the wall. So if you have that trim, you're going to want to use this piece to attach to the wall, and then this piece, which actually attaches to the shelving unit as such, and then this piece attaches to the wall. And what that does is it makes the shelf even, gives it a little bit of a buffer, so that way the shelf is balanced but it's still safely secured to the wall. Now if you don't have the trim, you don't necessarily need the second piece, and you could just attach it to the wall as such. One additional nice feature is that it comes with these hooks. It comes with 4 of them, and they simply hook over this top bar like so, and then you can adjust them and you can hang things on them.